Science diagrams that look like poopy posts. There can only be peace until they renounce their rabbit god and accept our duck god. Oh man, those filthy rabbit infidels. The all too famous map projection image. I honestly feel like someone sends me this diagram every single day. You are what you eat. Unhealthy choices versus healthy choices. I don't know, bruh. I kind of want those Pop-Tart shoulders. Along with some hot dog arms, the PlayStation can produce mind-boggling effects. I honestly cannot fathom how technologically advanced we've gotten. These are the most realistic, spooky, scary skeletons I've ever seen. Here we go. Here's how they teach students in Asia. I'm not even gonna be able to read this, but that's fine. We've got the tortoise and the exoskeleton of a tortoise. I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. And then we have if a human could do the same thing. This is extremely disturbing. I don't even know if I can finish what I was about to say. Imagine this thing running at you at 3 a.m. Unwanted no-no urges? Have a graham cracker and calm yourself down. Oh my god, I'm about to bust. No, think of graham cracker. Fun fact, cornflakes was actually originally designed to do that. It was like the graham cracker before graham crackers. Yeah, something I've always wondered. What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? The difference is the shape of their jaws. Alligators eat babies in an A shape. Crocodiles eat babies in a C shape. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen a crocodile ever look like that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of more of a video learner. Would I be able to see this in action? Why is the cat screaming? Number one, why wouldn't the cat scream? Number two, if you were smart, you'd be doing the same thing. You know, I'm just fascinated by trying to think, what class could they possibly be teaching? Where are these diagrams coming from? Figure 2.13, a chicken is blown into a wall. Boke. F wind. Is that the chicken saying F this wind? When will you learn? Or maybe the wall is paying respects by pressing F for the chicken. Move as this lady plays miniature golf. This will not work. What? If you're not screaming during miniature golf, you ain't miniature golfing right. However, this tactic only doesn't work in Dutch mini golf because they're clearly in the Netherlands with this windmill. What are the effects of, okay, Mr. Kitty. Bro, I'm pretty sure you're feeling those effects right now. Here's another classic. The boy's vague statement indicated an expressive language problem. Does not convey the danger or urgency of their situation. Hey, pretty sure it does. If someone says, hey, and points at something behind me in the water, I'm gonna know what's behind me. Chihuahua or muffin? I can barely see the difference. I actually thought we were looking at a diagram of just chihuahuas. This isn't even a poopy post. This is fascinating. You think the muffins evolved? How long do you think it took the muffins to evolve to a dog form? In the book, Thinking Fast and Slow, he makes the compelling point that there are two very different ways in which your brain works. That's why I choose to just not use my brain. Some people like to eat beets. No one knows why. Hold up, we know exactly why. They're trying to look like that healthy boy and get that watermelon waist. And I'm just chilling here with my hot dog arms. Shoulder surfing. An observer watches you from a nearby location as you punch in your PIN number at the ATM machine. Hi, can you not reveal my tactics? Too bad there aren't many bushes directly behind ATM machines. Paying for a quarter-sized pizza with a pizza-sized quarter. Finally, somebody appreciates me. I wonder how much a pizza-sized quarter would actually be, because I feel like there's gotta be some value. That's a lot of metal. Is it as simple as just however many quarters you can put inside of this pizza-sized coin? That's the value of it? This dude's getting at least $1,000 out of this. All right, so we consume things and it goes through the esophagus, the stomach. The small intestine is about 17 feet long. Oh, is that the whole point of this diagram? The large intestine is about 5 feet long. Oh, is that the thing that's like, it looks like an alien inside of you? It's that long? I wonder why it needs to be all crumbled up like that. This man's my favorite. God damn it. Wait a second, are you trying to tell me that all I have to do is unravel my intestines and then I can be a tall king? A bird skeleton, clearly labeled skull, maxilla, coracoid, versus the human skeleton in the same position. But this also doubles as basically a velociraptor or a T-Rex. Wait a second, birds or dinosaurs. Oh my god. Seeing so many classics throughout meme history, like this one, just makes me think, like, what are these designers doing? You think it helps them sell more textbooks if they make the diagrams more memeable? Whatever the problem appears to be, apply direct pressure. Everybody agrees on this. Number 8, also remember the ABC rule at first aid. A bone coming out through the skin is very bad. That'll be easy to remember. Your son is gonna be in a coma for 3 years. Well, at least it's not ABC. That was stupid. Thanks for almost everything, Dad. Look at me in my big, thick caboose. It's literally all I ever wanted in life. Hey, it's 2021. Let's not act like this guy wouldn't be able to make some real money on OnlyFans. I mean, damn, I'll subscribe to him. Another map one? It's like a sequel to the most famous of all. I understand that this is dumb, but it gets the picture across. Face normal in the center, Africa looking perfect. And you know what? The forehead isn't too bad either. It's not like a 5 head or a 6 head. Europe's nice projection too. But as you extend outwards, these things get a little weird. Everything outside of the center of this image starts to be odd. It actually kind of works though, because the head is shaped kind of like an Earth. You see what I'm saying? It's exactly what I mean. This fish feels fine. Everybody knows fish feel fines because fish don't have feelings. That's also why fish are very factual. Type 1 error, false positive, you're pregnant. Type 2 error, false negative, you're not pregnant. What? Honestly, this second image is even more awkward. I mean, hey, congrats to you, man, but rip over here. Breathing techniques from declassified CIA documents. Let's get to the bottom of this. Energy in, swirl, energy in, head. Exhaust, stale, used up energy out of feet. I could feel the energy leaving my feet as I exhaled. It's crazy. Energy swirl all directions. If you master breathing like this, you too could topple South American governments and put in whatever leader you want. Arched back, in pain. This makes me want to make a new Twitter profile with just this rat as the image. And every day I'm just gonna tweet pain. 2 ways to carry 2 donuts. Nice. Wow, these birds are getting smart out here. I would have never thought of that. I'm so glad they used birds and not humans. I don't want to know what humans would have done. I have some bad news. Grandpa... I couldn't even finish it. LOL. Emperor Penguin is 4x3. Charlotte Bronte, whatever, is 4'9". Clearly, we need to have a death battle between these two. Ooh, and the main event could be a Mega Penguin, which is 2 meters, versus a British man. You what, mate? I would just go for the kick in the gut instantly, and then just body attacks for the rest of the round. Drawing of an adult in 1884. Classic Wikipedia posts. So educational. 2 moles per liter. Ah, that helps me understand what a liter is. Thank you. Now to figure out what the hell moles are. Eating 1 battery? No. Eating 5 batteries? Elon Musk's son be like, toilet bong. I didn't know we've become this technologically advanced. Adult deers are as tall as a bicycle. They weigh as much as 800 hamburgers. Now this might seem confusing, but it's really not. One of the most popular weights for a hamburger in the US is half a pound. Therefore, this must weigh 400. Good old American units. Everyone understands those, right? Dumbbell, dumbbell. Professor, not a dumbbell. Good to know. Before, after. This is definitely what Goku did in the hyper chamber. 6 facial expressions in mice. Disgusted, happy, aching, scared, sick, fleeing. What about pain? You know they feel that. Method of wrapping pigeons for dropping from an aircraft. Here we go. Some old WW2 strategies. Okay, first grab the pigeon. 2, roll it in like a burrito. Yummy. Pigeon's still good, I think. Is it really? Give it a little tail? Is that what that is? Boom. Lock it in, put it in a box, and then throw it in the microwave. I am honestly very curious why we were doing this to pigeons. I don't care if she's a tape dispenser. I love her. This is actually beautiful. Thank you, AP exam. I freaking failed my AP exam. As the dog learns what behavior is being reinforced, it eventually learns to produce the desired behavior. Surfing. This actually works for a lot of things. You could probably teach dogs how to do anything now that I think about it. Illustration of the pigeon body and human hand to illustrate the functional nature of a bird's beak as a combined thumb and forefinger grasp and mouth. Wow. Do we have hands or do we have birds' beaks for arms? The integrated survivability onion. Oh, so first it goes for don't be seen, don't be acquired, don't be hit, don't be penetrated. Oh, so the deeper you go into an onion's lore, that's how you can figure out how to defeat it. Remote login is a lot like astro projection. That's a crazy way to understand remote logins. I don't even know. I've never done that before. Is it possible for you to get lost in the projection though? Because I'm trying to do some stuff in my incognito browser and I'm a little afraid. A smelly, ugly little monster? Certainly not. Why was this necessary? I'm just trying to figure out. It doesn't even look like there's a paragraph underneath explaining like the topic we're on. This is so horrifying. You are now an upright, headless torso. Fun times, the French Revolution, wasn't it? I'm extremely disturbed. I'm just disgusted. This flip-flop is mine. Okay, doggy. George was very curious. It smelled funny. Suddenly, his head began to turn. Then he felt as if he were flying. Oh, that's some fun stuff. Then rings and stars danced before his head. Then everything went dark. Where can I acquire some of this? What should you do if you cut yourself? Bleed. No, he has a point. Come again? The invisible gorilla strikes again. Man, Harambe is just wreaking havoc on this person's lungs. We had no idea what we unleashed in 2016. The puberty growth spurt. This is actually hilarious. If your toddler actually got that big, how could you tell him no? He's gonna beat your ass if you try to tell him to turn off the iPad. Cold cheese stands tall. Warm cheese softens and spreads out. What? Cheese spreads out sideways as it warms up and softens. I wish more things did that. I hate when I try to make cookies and it comes out like a Pringles can. This image is just one of those extremely disturbing ones. I saw this and I don't think I want to return to monkey anymore. Brachiosaurus projectile vomiting. Forces generated and resulting traces, assuming 110 pounds of regurgitation impact velocity. So basically, these dinosaurs were taking things out with their vomit. That is epic. I've just now come to the realization that college students pay like $500 for these textbooks. This video has become a whole lot less funny to me now. Is the soil full of sand? Yes. Sand. The floor is made of floor. 5. Electric charges and fields. Oh my god, someone bring this cat to the Avengers. 10, 20, 50. The estimate versus the mean estimate versus the real value. So yeah, I see what this is trying to say. Winner's curse, yes. No, wait, this is a little confusing. Damn it, Sweden. This diagram perfectly explains why IKEA furniture is so complicated. Neuron activation. Monkey sees action. Monkey likey? I'm confused. Someone explain this monkey to me in monkey format. Jorge and Anela come together to create some people. Victoria and Juan have 2 kids, which, oh, wait a second, they just moved to Alabama. This is the only way their family tree can go now. Dish face versus cheeky face versus bumpy skull versus frog face. That's mean. I like these dogs. Lust. The classic example right there. Again, I of course only see pain on his face. Worm is laying down. Anti-worm would obviously be up. That can't be a worm if it's straight up. The wait, what the hell? I'm gonna just pretend like I understand that. Flies boxing. Fruit flies engaging in contests over food. I need to watch some of this before I fight that mega penguin. Okay, walrus touches other walrus, or is this walrus looking? Clearly he's using his heat ray vision that he got from Superman. Boom, the battle begins. What? You know what? Let's get this comic book movie on the big screen. Perhaps this is how early monkeys really got from Africa to South America. It makes sense now. Just like the dog, you give them positive reinforcements and they're good. Except instead of humans training a dog, it was probably the aliens. And big thanks to the January patrons: BallinLikeStalin, AryanAfterHours, Easter123, Elijah Senpai, EpiNick, FusionWolf, Julius Cheeser, LenonLover419, LuxembourgLover, Mac, MadiV74, Space Period, Patrick C, Pelovski, RalseiTree, Stormtrooper501, and ClBlr. Thank you. Link to the Patreon is in the description down below.